Welcome to Community Conversations. I am Miss Ebony J, the queen that does the most for you, and I'm so glad to be here for a new month. It's March, y'all. Of course, it's Women's History Month, and so I just kind of decided that we would do something different this month. I have different women coming on all month long to talk about how they have made history. You're listening to Community Conversations on 1230 The Wolf, your talk station, 101.1 The Wiz, and 100.3 Cincy's R&B station. Community Conversations is where we come to talk about things happening right here in our community and how nonprofit organizations are making a difference. And I have in here with me today three boss queens who put together an organization to help our young babies. And this organization is called High Achievers Aim High. This organization was brought to you by Ashley, Alex, and Jasmine. Hey, Queens.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you all doing today?
Doing well.
happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Yeah, so glad to have you all. I know it's early, but again, just glad to have you here to talk about what you all been doing. Now, it's been a year or so, I think maybe even 2 years since I had you all on here. And when you all came on, it was pretty in the beginning of when the organization was getting started. So first, tell everybody what High Achievers Aim High, what it is, what it does, and why you all got started.
Yes, it's been about 2 years, so we have grown a lot since we last talked to you, which I'm glad to report. But High Achievers Aim High is a nonprofit that hosts a number of youth empowerment programs. And our mission is to combat the childhood poverty and achievement gap that plagues the Cincinnati urban communities. And we do that by through our summer academic enrichment program and through our Hustle Academy program, tutoring, and then we also do anti-bullying and peer mediation. So those are our four core programs that we have in order to just help out the youth, our young people, make sure that they have all that they need academically, and then the social enrichment piece that they need, because we're all about educating the whole child. We know that our kids, especially in our community, we need a lot of resources so that they get their basic needs met, their educational needs met, social needs, networking needs, psychological needs, social emotional needs. So we have all of that at High Achievers. We have a lot going on all the time just to make sure we can, provide that for our urban youth. So that's it. That's High Achievers.
What made you all come together and start this organization? Are you all mothers?
Yeah, so Jasmine and I are both mothers, and I am a veteran teacher from Cincinnati Public Schools. I taught there for 8 years, and then I did a year at Colerain, my old high school. And so, just having that background, just being a teacher and knowing that there are always things inside the classroom that I don't get to, or things that I don't get to tackle that I know my kids need. Pairing that with being a mother myself and actually wanting to homeschool my children and being able to be there for my children and teach them things that I think is important to teach, and then being with Jasmine, who also has her own children who went through Cincinnati Public Schools, we kind of got together and talked about some things we were seeing and that we wanted to see, and we got together and we're like, we can do this ourselves. Like, let's just do it. Let's just get what we want to see in the community. Let's just get it out there. So if we didn't have it, we didn't have it. So we created it ourselves for our kids. So our kids have been high achievers from the start. My daughter is 5 and 7, and they both have not been to any traditional schooling except for high achievers. And they are smart. So we're doing a good job.
I heard that it's nothing like being able to teach your own and having women like you who are, it sounds like you're very passionate
Oh yeah.
about, not just teaching your own baby, but making sure that all the babies have the smarts and are given a fair chance out here.
Yep, that's what it's about, creating equal opportunities. We're big on that in any way that we can, whether it's providing food for the community. In our summer academic enrichment program, we make sure that any child up into the 18 the years of 18 age up until 18 years of age can come and eat at our facility, breakfast and lunch for free. They don't have to be a part of High Achievers. They don't even have to be enrolled. As long as they're in the community of Evanston, they can come and eat with us for free. So we want to make sure that they have, the food that they need. We want to make sure that if they need social and emotional support, psychological support, that they have that from us, that we give them skills through our peer mediation and anti-bullying program, that we give them skills on how to, communicate, how to listen effectively, how to express their wants versus their needs, how to evaluate whether their basic needs are being met. You know what I mean? I'm feeling this way, but let's get to the bottom of it, the root, like what basic need do I have that's not being met? So whatever we can provide, to make sure that they have, like you said, equal opportunities, and we can close that achievement gap. That's what we're big on. That's what we're big on.
How have you all been able to sustain during this time with COVID? Have you remained open during the entire time, or did we have to shut things down?
We did at the beginning of COVID. So, COVID shut down in March, or everything kind of shut down last March. So at the beginning, just because, Mark DeWine had his restrictions on daycare facilities and everything pretty much was closed. We actually did have to close down. So we were supposed to be partnering with Cincinnati Public Schools to go into a few of their high schools and put our peer mediation program in the high schools. And that's kind of been put on hold because there's blended learning and remote learning. But as soon as it was right before summer, we didn't know whether or not we were going to be able to have our summer academic enrichment program. But I think it was in like May, Mike DeWine got on there and said that, child care facilities could be open. So we went straight ahead, we opened, and the kids and their families were super happy because they were tired of being at home from March all the way to June, for being on quarantine. So it's like it came right on time and we were able to still function. So we did our entire summer camp, especially with the pandemic guidelines and COVID guidelines in place. We didn't have any cases of COVID at our facility. No
Wow,
children, no staff members, no anything. We were pretty safe. So it was definitely a blessing for us to be able to just continue straight through COVID. And we've been open and running since June. Since
that's
June.
truly a blessing. You know
Yeah.
that's a blessing, right?
I know it. And we even were able to create a whole new program because of COVID. We're big on giving our families what they need. And so they were, a lot of parents were having a hard time just finding that childcare, finding the help that they need for remote learning. You know what I mean? A
This
lot of the
girl keep
kids,
asking me questions about the computer.
what'd you say?
I said the parents were freaking
Wait,
out.
hold on. It was breaking up. What'd you say?
I said the parents
They
were
were.
freaking out because the kids were getting on their nerves about remote learning.
Yes. And a lot of parents were like, I'm not in school. I haven't been in school. I haven't seen this. I can't help them. I need the help myself. And so we were like, you know what? We're going to open our doors up during the school day. We have a remote learning center where we have different kids who come on the days that they don't have school. Some of them are fully remote because they go to like private schools and everything. And so they come here, they have their teachers online virtually, but we have assistants here with us, and staff members who assist the kids with their homework. They help them with their classwork, keep them on task with their teachers, all their virtual assignments. We make sure we get those done. I communicate with the teachers myself as the education director, checking up on all of the kids, making sure their grades are good. All of our kids are passing 100% of their classes. So we were happy just to be able to assist the families. Yes, to be able to assist the families and what they really need, which is that help in that remote and blended learning. So we got a new program because of COVID, and our families, they love it. They're so happy. The teachers at the schools are like very happy. Our kids are doing very well in comparison to some of the other children who don't have that support. By last September, CPS had, I think it was 3,000 students who hadn't even signed on virtually at all.
I
And
know.
it was like, we have to do something. You know what I mean? We got extra money, got extra computers, laptops, Wi-Fi, whatever we needed for our kids so that they can thrive. So yeah, we didn't let COVID stop us.
That's what I'm talking about. High achievers aim high. This is Community Conversations on 1230 Buzz, your talk station 101.5 and 100.3. Since East R&B station, you're talking with Ashley and Alexis. I'm sorry, and Alex. We're talking about them starting this organization to really help the families. These are women who have kids who really decided, I'm doing homeschooling. Let me make sure that the people who don't want to send their kids to regular traditional learning have the support that they need. And so from the organization again that has grown, they have a tutoring program, they have remote learning now. The summer program is here. And oh my goodness, we got to talk about what's happening with spring break because spring break is coming up. And I hear you all have a new program for spring break.
Yeah, so we had this will be our second one, our second spring break enrichment camp. And we were gonna do it last year, but COVID shut that down too. I forgot to mention that because it was right before spring break. I remember, and we just had to cancel it. But we had kids enrolled and registered and everything ready for that. So during spring break, we go by Cincinnati Public Schools calendar because the majority of our kids are CPS students. We do have children who go to other school districts, but since the bulk of them are CPS and we're located in Evanston, we try to go by the CPS calendar. So during CPS's spring break, which is March 22nd through the 26th, we're going to be open, and we are going to have from 8 until 3. We're going to have our normal business hours. So while they're there, kids will be getting breakfast and lunch, of course, recess, like traditional day. There'll be 2 hours of academic enrichment, 1 hour for math, and 1 hour for reading. So they'll still get that academic practice with us. And then the rest of the days is just filled with fun activities. We have slime making, arts and crafts. We're going to do a track and field day. We're going to grill on that last Friday, do a grill out, and have a talent show. So just things for the kids to do while they're not in school and still be occupied, and then still help our mothers and fathers who need that child care. So my daughter is super excited. She's been at the remote learning center, but it's more like school, you know what I mean? So she's waiting for the fun part. This is more like our summer. Yeah, this is more like our summer camp. And summer camp, we get a lot of freedom to do a lot more arts and crafts, activities, games, soccer, all of that kind of stuff going on, even more than we do during our remote learning center. So that is coming up. Registration is open now. You can register now and get your kids in. It's only $20 per day. So it's not that much, you know what I mean, just for the week for your kids to come, and they get a lot of fun and social interaction, which they're missing a lot because of COVID. So we're trying to make sure we get that in there for them.
Yes, because they need it. And
They
I want to talk about something else that they need because our new generation, there's so many different ideas that they had. They really want to expand and grow. You all have the Hustle Academy. Talk about that.
Hustle Academy. Oh, I'm so proud. I love Hustle Academy. So it stands for helping usher students towards leadership and entrepreneurship. So Hustle is like an acronym for that. But Hustle Academy is a entrepreneur internship. So we have a group of teens who are business minded and who would like to take the entrepreneur business owner route. We have paired up with Mortar. Last year we did it. We did it with Mortar. We used their curriculum to help teach the students how to. Yep, we got the Mortar curriculum on deck for the teens. And as education director, I'm kind of tweaking it to make it, more teen friendly. But a bulk of it, everything comes from Mortar, straight from their curriculum. They learn that, and then over the course of the 10-week program, they are also paired with a Black business owner throughout the city of Cincinnati, and they complete 50 hours as an intern for that business. So they learn how to brand your business, how to calculate your startup costs, how to analyze your credit and debt, how to do a mission statement, how to look at your sales, your branding, your marketing, everything that you need. They learn that from us. We do that every Tuesday from 4 to 6. And then on the business side, they actually get to go into the field and shadow a real business and learn everything it is, the ins and outs about business ownership, and see how that works in real time. So it is a great opportunity. I actually have one of my interns right now. I hope that it's going through. The last I heard that she's supposed to be working with her mentor down in All Star Weekend. with the famous makeup artist we have from here. I don't want to jinx anything, so I'm gonna wait and see how it goes. But
Yes.
I hope that my girl is down there. Just the networking that these kids are getting, they are so excited about it. You should see how pumped they are just about being business minded and learning, just really getting a jump start. So we have a 14-year-old, Erica. She has Fanny So Fab already open, already up and going on her own, and now she's just learning how to make it even better with us. So these girls are rocking it, hustling, and it's all girls. We partner with Oh Hey Girl, a nonprofit organization. Um, that's led by Misha. I forget Misha's last name, so forgive me. But another wonderful Black woman in the city, working it
Mhm.
out, getting our girls together and giving them everything that they need, from mentorship to, like I said, that social and emotional support, peer support, all of that. She does a great job with them. So this is just something extra that we have. And then Lawrence Kane actually is partnering with us, and he comes in and he does his money talk with the girls. So
Yes, got to make sure you got your money in line and
it's
definitely put the
Hustle
screen on.
Academy is one of my favorites because yes, make sure you got your money in line. And they were, we talking about starting bank accounts with these girls. We're talking about starting business accounts with these girls. We have like connects that Lawrence has with us from First Bank, and that just really getting them started early. For the kids who don't want to enroll, enlist, or be employed. Well, what about the fourth E? Is entrepreneurship for us, and that's where we're going with this. So I'm excited. Hustle Academy is bomb, 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 bomb.
Alex, I know you don't have any kids. How do you feel about being a part of all of this? Is Alex still on or did she walk away?
She might have walked away.
Okay, well, no problem. I just wanted to give her a moment to speak if she wanted to. Can we talk before we go? Because I know it's like, oh my goodness, this business have grown and flourished. People may think, oh, you all haven't had any bad parts. They only see the good. Talk about the importance of the partnership because since you've had Motor, and you've had United Way support, I know that that has probably been a very helpful with keeping this business afloat and keeping the babies engaged.
Yes, without partnership, I think that our organization would not be as strong as it is. Like you said, without United Way, we wouldn't have a lot of the funding that we have. They have given us a lot of funding and even connected us with other organizations. We just went through a leadership professional development that completely came through their connection with Strong Cincinnati Institute. Um, we have partners, like you said, Mortar. Mortar has given us the entire curriculum to work with these girls and has trained us to be facilitators ourselves of this program. So that partnership is huge. We get a lot of our business mentors for the girls from Mortar alumni. So that partnership is big for us. FC Cincinnati, FC's soccer team, our professional soccer team here, has been very instrumental. They come out every summer academic enrichment program. Every summer they come out and they do soccer games and drills with our kids. They support us. They come to our end of the year ceremony. They make sure that they've also helped us with our funding. We've gotten grant money for them. So we have a lot of people from the community, Boys and Girl Scouts of America, make sure they come through. The Evanston CRC Rec, we do our swimming there in the summer. So just the community engagement has really taken our organization and what we do to a whole nother level. So I'm just really grateful for the community. They say it takes a village. It really does. Like, we couldn't do it on our own. I don't even want to do it on my own. I don't have all the resources. You know what I mean? These great minds, and we put people together, they think of things that you wouldn't even think of, or they can help in ways that you can't. So the partnership has been tremendous, definitely.
Well, that is great. I'm so glad to see this business growing. If you ever need me, I'm here. I
Yeah.
know we probably may have somebody watching or listening, and they're like, "My baby got all kind of ideas for entrepreneurship, or she getting on my nerves at this house with this computer. There's a
Mhm.
remote learning place. Oh, I have somebody who can tutor my kids. How do they sign up or learn more? Or is there any stipulations to joining?"
No, so go on our website, highachieversaimhigh.org, and You can sign up. Our registration links are all there. You also our social media, Facebook's, Instagram. You can message us. We're really good at getting back with everybody on that. That's also High Achievers Aim High. And then you can always give us a call at 513-815-5129. And that's our business line. And we're really good with communicating, and just let us know your need. If we don't have a way, we'll find a way. That's what we do. Like, we are here to meet the needs of our community. So
Thank you
yeah.
so much for coming by.
Thanks for having
Ashley.
us.
Make sure you.
For having us. I appreciate you.
Oh yes, no problem at all. I love what you're doing with the babies. I know I've been over there and talked to the girls before. But I like that you have something for the young guys, something for the girls. Just keep it up, keep it going. You are really changing lives and saving lives. So we really appreciate you.
Thank you so much, and thanks for supporting us always. We appreciate it.
No problem. This is Community Conversations on 1230 The Buzz, your talk station 101.5 The Buzz and 100.3 Cincy's R&B station. If you would like to be a guest, all you have to do is let me know, and we would love to have you on. Make sure you stick around. I have another guest coming up on the way. It's 100.3 Cincy's R&B station.